Hi everyone. Today I'm going to show you how to place your banner that you made yesterday into your Google Sites website. Now, before we do that, I just want you to have a look at the hero or banner image that I made yesterday. You can see that I've made a headline and a subheading and also a call to action in the form of a buy now button. They're all aligned neatly. Now, because Google Sites can also create a button that actually links to another page, I'm going to get rid of this button and the text. I'm just going to show you how to do that. You'll need to open up your Photoshop file with all the layers. And over here on the right, you can see all the various layers that make up this image: the Just Do It, headline, the subheading, my button in the form of a rounded rectangle, and the Buy It Now. I'm just going to turn off the eye for the Buy Now and the button. And now I have an image that has no button, and I'm going to save that one and use that instead. So I'm just going to go File, Save As, Save on Computer. I've already saved it as a Photoshop file with the layers, so I'm just going to save it as a GIF, and I'm going to call it Banner No Button so that I can find it. And I'll place it on my desktop for now. Okay, so now I'm going to show you how to open up a new Google site. And I'm going to show you how to insert that image and also how to add navigation. So what I'm going to do is go to my Google Drive, and I'm going to go to New. And I'll just scroll down to where it says More and click on Sites. Okay, so you can see that Google Sites has given me a default banner, which I'm going to change. I'm also going to rename it, and we're just going to call it Shoe Campaign. Oops. I'm going to now click on that. So it's called Shoe Campaign. I'm going to change this particular image. You will notice that there are different themes as well. So you can actually, I like simple because I think it suits what I want to do, but there are other more sort of, there's a variety of themes that you can use. I do like the simple one though. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to add my image. So I'm going to go Change Image, and I'm going to upload that one that I just made, and I called it Banner No Button. Okay, so there you go. Now you'll notice it's quite a narrow header. So what I can do is over here, I can simply change it to a larger banner or even a whole page banner. I actually like this one. I think I'll stick to this one. So that's my banner. Over here, I'm going to add my logo. Because you're using an existing brand, not your own, you can just download a logo that is used for your brand. So in this case, I've got the Nike one ready to go. So that's going there. So now I've got my Nike logo. Okay. Over here, it says your title page. I actually don't want that there because I've already put a heading. So, you know, you can keep that, but I don't think I'm going to get rid of mine. So I'm just going to click on it and delete it because it doesn't leave you much choice as to where you can put it. So I actually prefer to have it in this corner here. You may have noticed that the Just Do It is quite grey. That's because Google Sites assumes you want to create more readability, so it actually dulls it. So over here where the little stars are, you can uncheck that, and now it's brighter. I actually think it looks better like that. So that's just something that just improves readability. Okay, now I'm going to add a few pages to my website, and then I'm going to add the button that links to a page. So what I'm going to do is go up here, and I'm just going to go to pages. So far you can see I've got a home page, which is this page. I'm going to add another page, and I'm going to call it latest styles. Okay. And there you can see there's my page there on my navigation bar. I'm going to add women's. You can see it there. Men's. Children. And of course, we're not going to create a whole website. This is just a mock-up. It's just a prototype. Actually, I'm going to add also a sale. Okay. So there's my navigation. Oops, that one didn't work. There we go. So there's my navigation. Okay, so if I was to click on each one, you know, it gives me a heading. I can get rid of that. And I can also change the banner or the hero image for each one. So for instance, with women's, I might have an image of a woman's shoe, for instance, or a woman's face. For men's, the same. And then, you know, so on and so forth. So yeah, I am going to remove that because I don't need another heading. I think the navigation is enough. So when you want to remove something, actually click on it and just click the bin. Okay, so you just click on that and then the bin. So it gets rid of those images, those text boxes. Okay, now I'm going to add a button. So this is quite easy to do. So all you do is go on your home page, go to insert. Okay, and if you scroll down, you can see that you can add a button. Okay, and the function of the button is to take you somewhere else on your website, or even to link to another website altogether. Now I'm going to call this this button or actually shop latest styles. Okay, and the link, as soon as I click link, it says this site, or I can also put a link in if I want, but this site, I'm going to link it to latest styles page, which I just made, you know, a couple of minutes ago. And then I insert it. And there's my button down here. Actually, I'm going to move it over here, and I'm going to change the look of it. I'm going to just show you what you can do. You can outline the button, which I think looks nicer, you know, and you can also just have the text, which doesn't really look like a button anymore. So I'm just going to outline it. And yeah, I think should be able to also change, yeah, the font size. You can stretch it as well. Okay, so there's your button, and that one will actually work. You can move it around as well. There's a limit to where you can move it. It seems to stay in the center, but that's okay. And I'm just going to show you now how it works. I'll just shrink it down a bit. Shop latest styles. Okay, so here's my preview button over here. Just going to preview that. And there's my call to action. I click on it and it takes me to latest styles. I haven't yet changed the banner for that. So it will look more obvious when I change the banner for each page on the navigation bar. Okay, so that's it. You may have noticed down here that my writing's cut off. So I'm actually just going to click out of the preview, which is you just simply exit the preview down here. And I'm going to change the header type to a cover. And now I can see my subtitle or my text down here. Okay, so, and of course, every website, you have the ability to scroll down. So, you know, under insert, you can insert more pages, okay? And you can start adding pictures of the latest shoes, for instance, okay? And then down the bottom, you can put your footer. You can also experiment with these kind of, all of this as well. So once you put your images in, you can start doing that as well. Okay, so that's it. You give it a go now, and yeah, good luck with it all. Thank you.